Okay. All right. So, guys, we're going to talk about our safety lesson for this month. And when we talk about safety lessons, we always talk about the first couple things to get us started. So, what is a stranger?
A person you do not know.
A person that you don't know, or somebody that you know and you're not allowed to go with. Okay. Are all strangers bad people?
No.
No. Are all strangers good people?
Yes.
No. Okay? We don't know if a stranger is good or bad by how they look or how they act, so we don't go with them. Okay? And that's what we're talking about in this lesson, is making sure that we are staying safe with strangers. Okay? And every month we talk about a lure. So a lure is a trick that a stranger uses to try and get you to do something you would not normally do. Okay? And today we're going to talk about the friendship lure, it's called. Okay? So I'm going to take a couple of things. What are some things that you guys might do with a friend? Play with them where?
Like in school or like on the electronic.
Okay, play in school. Okay, play online. Okay, what else is something that you might be able to do with a friend?
Hug.
Hug. Okay, sure.
Like you go to the park.
Go to the park. Go somewhere, right?
There's some public area.
Okay, so you go to the park. You go hang out. A skate park or something like that. Okay. You can have a play date, so you can go to their house, they come to your house, you can go in the pool, right? Okay, so there's lots of things. If you guys are going to do something with a friend, and most of you are at the age where you wouldn't get into going alone yet. Some of you guys, you are getting to that age. So if you're going to go and do something with a friend, first of all, what do your parents need to know? Or what do your parents need to give?
Like advice.
Or what's the other? They would have to give you, it starts with a P. Permission. First, they have to give you permission, okay? Then, what should your parents know about what you're going to do with your friend? Yep.
Like where you're gonna go.
Yep.
Like what you're gonna do.
Yep. Yeah, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, how long it's going to take, who's going to be there, right? They should know those kinds of details. So when parents ask those kinds of details, sometimes, as you get older, you're like, I'm going out with a friend, it's fine. Well, they need to know those things, because if something doesn't add up, like if you were supposed to go out for 2 hours and now it's been 3 hours and you're still not back, what's the deal, right? So that's why parents need to know this safety information, okay? So there's different things you can do with a friend. Now, I'm going to give you guys a little situation, okay? So, ready, Madison, come here. Do you know who Derek is? Can I sit? Derek, raise your hand. I want you to ask him to walk with you over to me on the other side. Okay? You just have to go say, hey, Derek, can you come walk with me? Okay, so we're going to do a little situation. Okay, very good. So that was easy, okay? So in this situation, okay, thanks, Derek. You're all set. And thanks, Madison. In this situation, did I do anything to get Derek to go over to me?
No. Yes.
Well, I primed it a little bit, but did I ask Derek to come and hang out with me?
No.
No. So what did I do? I used, maybe let's pretend like they're friends. I used the friendship lure to try and get Derek to go with me by himself or with somebody else, right? So I didn't ask him. I didn't walk over and say, hey, Derek, why don't you come with me, right? I used a friend of his to get him to go, okay? So that's where a lure might be a little bit dangerous, okay? Now let's say in this situation, all of a sudden, Derek goes with Madison because they're friends, and I'm over there as an adult, and I start asking them to do things that are inappropriate, or I start, the whole situation doesn't quite seem right. Like, you go to their house, and it was supposed to be a party, and it's just me, Madison, and Derek, and we're in my basement, right? That should make you feel a little funny, okay? So in that situation, I'm using a friendship to get you to do something that you shouldn't be comfortable doing. Okay? So sometimes it might not be a stranger directly going up to you and asking you something. It might be a situation like that. Okay? The other thing could be that sometimes a friend is doing things that's inappropriate by themselves. Okay, and maybe they say something like this. We get this a lot when you're like in kindergarten, right? And they say, oh, if you don't play kickball with me, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore. They're using your friendship to get you to do something maybe you don't want to do. That's a small case, right? Okay, is playing kickball the end of the world? No, right? But then when you get older, maybe a friend tries to get you to do something with them that you don't feel comfortable with. Maybe they try and get you to drink something, right? And they're like, hey, you got to do this, or otherwise we can't hang out anymore. Is that a real friend if they're trying to get you to do that? No. Okay? So that's that's a situation where a friend might try and get you to do something directly that you don't want to do or you shouldn't be doing. Okay? So that's our friendship. Is it okay to say no to a friend?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. If a friend is pressuring you like that and it's something wrong, well, that's probably the wrong friend to be with. Okay? And you should be fine with not hanging out with that person anymore if they're trying to get you to do things you shouldn't be doing. Okay, everybody say OS. All right, very good. I'm going to pass you guys back to class. Everybody listen up.
Everyone stand up and get back where they were